My nigga Kyle's not on the mic yet. Hey, nigga, my nigga Kyle, how you doing? Where you at right now, Derek?
I'm joining your shit right now. Well, I'm joining the first part. What up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Shit.
Hey, I do not be getting these messages niggas be sending me on the board, so I be waiting to see.
I ain't seen you a message from the floor.
No, Kyle did. He like, what you doing, bro? And I ain't doing. Boy, yo, good as motherfucking man. Boy, you know, bro, this 2K out to the park. Stop playing with me.
You sent that on Snapchat?
Hey, I'm about to start down.
Hey, you about to watch my broadcast?
They do. My bad, that's why. Niggas say, man, niggas love that Matt. Niggas know I love that Matt.
Who said that?
Facing Javon.
Who's that?
DN Javon. They Nisha baby day.
Oh, alright.
I'm watching it though. I'm on my FaceTime. I just start watching it now. Who you on with, bro?
You said what?
Who you on with right now?
DJ. But I'm about to join his perk right now.
He on the flyer too?
Now we on Rivet.
Hey, my nigga Derek broadcasting a little bit.
Hey.
I'm definitely about to fuck in at work.
What happened, Doobie? You left? Why you stop watching?
Nigga, I'm watching it.
It said somebody left. You can hear me in the broadcast too?
Yeah, slide.
Alright. This shit taking forever to load.
Yeah.
This shit gonna fuck this over on your screen?
No. It's still like, it's about to now.
That shit taking long as hell.
I just got on the stream game.
Oh, y'all have flyers?
And my PS4 messages like them bitches. I don't see it.
Damn, Derek, you averaging 8 a game.
I average 8. Oh, shit,
Shooting
yeah.
already.
That probably because I was playing 21. DJ and Lou, that's it.
That nigga, what's your overall?
I don't know. But it got the same number 2 times. No, we can't hear you.
I'm about to say dominate.
Hey, we down here.
Y'all better just close.
What the fuck that nigga? He mad or not? What they mad for?
I'm flopping.
Oh, you took his shit? Man, y'all nigga didn't watch my shit. Hey.
Y'all ain't about to run niggas off the court.
Boy, bro.
See,
Damn, the 2K win streak, too.
what's your overall again, bro?
I'm at 82.
Shut up, nigga.
But nah, though, it's my first game since I getting back.
Damn, I'm guarding the power forward. I'm about to put this nigga on L's.
Nigga got on all pages, nigga. Stupid.
I know, right? That nigga hooping in the weeds, too.
Well, that nigga ain't got weeks on. The nigga with the heat. Shit got weeks on.
No, and all pink, too.
Man, the bitches is weeks on.
Who, mine? My shit crispy, what you talking about?
Kyle nigga cooking, boy. Kyle nigga about
You said he look evil?
on 2 niggas. Nigga about to jump from the middle of the court.
Dang. What? That bubble coat make you look... I ain't no broadcasting.
Oh yeah. Oh, DJ nigga the master.
Oh, he just crossed me. You seen him cross me, Google?
Yeah, I see it.
That nigga said you should have been online, dude. Who said that? He said he seen your message late, too.
I just be sitting here, I don't even know what I be getting.
Oh, yeah. My sis. Or not.
Tell him my just ain't happy.
Hey, hit him with the, what's it called?
What be do? See, we got 2 guys.
We was calling it the loopy loop.
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
They win the street.
They win the street like only in 3 or 2. I did not mean to put that park right up, though. Look at that jumper, dude. That bitch is wet. It's off. Good boy, I'm down. Oh. Wow. I was gonna throw the roof in this thing here. Three? No, 2. Repeat that. I thought you was gonna dunk that shit. You don't want to pass me no. Oh yeah. He got the high top and hey.
Yeah, man.
Oh, give me that push. I shot my bad. Alright. That 2. Oh, that was a nice pass. You seen that? Ooh, I tried it though, did you?
This though.
Oh. What you mean? You want to broadcast? Hey, cut that shit. Delete all that shit. Oh, shoot that shit. Oh, I got bored.
Don't get it.
My bad. Damn, this thing going crazy. Good G. Oh, shit. Bro, watch that shit. You gotta be kidding me. I'll take that all the way. Ooh.
Y'all gave them to the chance on that one.
Oh, my fault. These niggas came back.
Oh, y'all let niggas come back.
Man, that shit crazy, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm down. Let's go. Good pass.
Hey, you know if you get an assist, your rank will go up?
Yeah, I be trying. Oh, they made you stop running. Good shot. Ooh, and I got that assist. That's all.
DJ nigga, the straight mid-range shooter. He trying to blaze that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Y'all do your shit. Do your shit. Boy, it could be on my podcast. Ah.
Thriller Michael Jackson nigga, DJ nigga turning it up. God. Sorry.
Not with me. No, I'm a...
Robbing on all day.
I think a ball 5. Ball 4.
Yeah, I'm about 4. We about to go get 2 legends. No, I'll talk to you.
That ain't nothing though.
Yeah, I ain't worried.
Bro, the ball out.
Hopefully, I'm trying.
Kyle, don't switch up on us, guys.
For real, we gonna be like, we gonna send this nigga messages, don't reply and shit. Like, damn, the niggas turn to a legend, don't know nobody. Nah, this nigga Lou. Cause he All-Star 5, he about to be a legend.
Go down.
Damn. You should at least wear the breads with that shit. You're not even matching. I got a 94. Finesse-co.
It's just, I don't care what the overall is. I'm still getting that work.
Me either. I'm gonna throw a oop to myself from half court. Good pass. There we go. Oh! 2K, you've seen that, right? I'm broadcasting, so 2K. That shit in the studio.
Hey, don't reach. Don't reach. Oh, man. Oh, I thought you was going to keep going. Oh, man. Right there. Let's go. Oh. How much time? Oh, yeah, good. Oh, that was nasty. I got that Steph Curry shot. That should have been 3. That's 3. That's real. Fuck. Damn, they got stumpers. Oh my god. Too fucking bad. They told me to get home. I don't know why I'm up there. These niggas not missing. 1 for 1, 3 for 3, 1 for 1. Tell me, I got a clip. That's bullshit. What the fuck? Alright, bro.
I just got kicked.
Yeah. Damn, that shit put you to main menu?
I don't even know yet. Files.
That shit. Damn. Oh, that's my jam. Oh, man. Damn, I passed that shit. Oh, shit.
No, I'm up. My shit. Yeah, I got kicked back to what you call it, to the court.
Damn. My bad.
Fuck. Damn, they put you all to the main menu. Alright. I done fell in love with a Cuban. Get there though. I'm trying to get proof. You about to
Okay,
get
guys.
off?
We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
So. DJ, you still playing?
We have to go back to Rivet though.
Should I go back to Rivet?
Yeah.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Memphis Grizzlies. And guys, for the Grizzlies, they come into this game having won 3 straight, looking to make it 4. We'll see if they can get it done. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from. Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing a shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he's always testing his defender And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one.
Well,
lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but
Crispy barbecue chicken?
oof, that's fuck. I just can't wait. You make me hungry. Is it lunchtime? We got it some time, but you know he's not settling for any look.
We're live, the home of the Miami Heat, American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. And with the road trip approaching, the Heat will play their final game of their homestand. Try as they might, they've fallen behind the pack, but a chance here to reclaim some ground. It might be tough, but this is a team they're capable of beating.
And you know, for the Heat, this season has to really become a wake-up call for them moving forward. If they didn't recognize before this year that they didn't have the talent to compete in this league, they sure as heck better recognize it now.
Well, I would certainly hope so. I mean, it's been hard to watch this team struggle as much as they have throughout most of this season.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Conley out there with DeRozan. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. Shot clock at 6. Here's Swift. Can't hit. Good work defensively by Conley. Inside. Deflects the pass. One-on-one here. Outside Dang. Here is Doc. Covered by Conley. Here's Swift. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Conley kicks to Randall. Back to Conley. Launches a 3. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And there's the pass to Swift. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Heat on D. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
That's good. Doc's got 6.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Conley. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Here is Doc, following the basket by Marc Gasol. Here is Doc. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Laverne passes to Wade. Nice D from DeRozan.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
That is good. 6 points for Marc Gasol.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Here is Doc, covered by Conley. Here's Swift. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Doc's got 8 points.
His shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Conley dishes to DeRozan. Right side, Randolph. From the baseline. And another basket for Memphis. And here are the Heat now. Here is Doc. 8 points for him. Makes good on the step-back jumper. He's got 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers. And let's bring up a list of point guards that over the last month have been on fire from Freak number 1.
I mean, his first job is to orchestrate for his teammates, but being as fantastic as he is at shooting the three, he's never reluctant to take that shot if it's available.
And if I'm coaching him, I want him taking that shot. I mean, just look at the percentage. I mean, that earns you the green light for me on every possession.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Memphis. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Here is Doc following the score by DeMar DeRozan. No good from Swift.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here is Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
I really hope he doesn't try that move again. It worked the one time, but he's not the guy to be working the crossover.
Here is Doc. Baseline jumper. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Randolph a screen. Goes up on the high post. Gasol, no good.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Here is Doc. 12 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. It's good from the top of the key. Doc's got 14.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Memphis trailing here. Johnson outside. Passes it to DeRozan. Randolph sets a screen for DeRozan. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. All right, we'll look at how the points have been generated so far. Conley's checked in for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 5. So on the 4 for Memphis, they've got Ian Mahinmi. Brandon Wright is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Conley, and it's Thornton in at the 2. Now here's Thornton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show. He ended up with 50 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Lock at 6. Kept alive. Dragic, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Dragic has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Heat. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Wright sets a screen. And Thornton kicks to Mahinmi. Over in the corner, Conley. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. Dragic the pass to Johnson. And he gets it to go. And now it's a 9-point Heat lead. For Memphis, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Outside Conley. Tucker dishes to Thornton. 5 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thornton's got his first points of the game.
You know, Kevin, it doesn't matter that he's one of the slower guys on the floor, especially when he gets that wide range of the rim.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Charlotte. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Miami. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And you know, for the Heat, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
Yeah, it's been ugly. I mean, we knew things were going to have to fall into perfect place for them to contend, but nothing did.
And the shot is good. Miami leading by 5. Here is Doc. He's got 14. Fires, high post, and that's good for 2. Doc's got 16 points.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Randolph a screen. Ball's knocked loose. Here is Doc, covered by Conley. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Conley's got his second basket of the night. The Heat have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Swift down low, covered by Conley. Here is Doc. He's got 16, and that one's good.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, guys.
That'll do it for the first half.
Well, I'm with Eric.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Doc. He has 18 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Dang and Bosch, your small and power forwards. D-Wade out there with Doc, and it's Laverne in at the 5 down low. The drive by Wade, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Wade's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Heat. Outside Conley. Soft touch off the glass. Conley's got his third bucket of the night.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Doubled by Conley. Swift the pass to Laverne. Wade kicks to Dang. Shot clock at 5. Here is Doc. Over by Conley. No good from Swift. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Outside Conley. Gasol against Bosch. That's good from Randolph on the assist by Gasol. Randolph's got 5 now.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Swift. Drills the elbow jumper.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Tipped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Conley kicks to DeRozan. To the middle. The jump hook, and it's Miami with the rebound. Doc's got his third rebound on the night. Outside DeRozan. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Move the ball. Stick it
To the middle. Conley with it. He has 7. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's DeRozan, and that one's on target from the wing. DeRozan's got his second bucket tonight.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Well, who's had the hot hand from the 2 position over the last 10 games? Highest field goal percentages right here on the 2K leaderboard. DeMar DeRozan on top.
Yeah, and he is not a wasteful player. That much we've learned. I mean, he makes the most of the good looks he gets, and if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
Yeah, and he's efficient and he's intelligent in his shot selection. You're exactly right there, but don't take away from the fact that he's a tremendous pure shooter as well. Even when he's got a hand right in his face, I mean, he makes tough shots.
Shot's good. And now 24 points for Freak. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
They double-team Randolph. Rosen dishes to Gasol. The feed to Randolph. Stolen by Wade. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop.
How that one-man fast break.
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Conley kicks to DeRozan. Back to Conley. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here is Doc. 24 points for him. And Gasol comes to help. Just 5 to shoot. Miami with the ball. Now here's DeRozan. He has 6. And here is Conley. Here's Randolph. Knocks down the 10-footer. Randolph's got 7 points in the game. The Heat leading by 14. Here is Doc. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Now here is Conley. Gasol a screen. Conley kicks to Johnson. Teardrop shot. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
And Miami making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Mahinmi's checked in for Memphis. Thornton comes in for Johnson. Conley kicks to Thornton. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Here is Doc. Hands it from downtown. Doc's got 27 points.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
A different look for Miami. Chris Humphries has checked in for... The Grizzlies shooting poorly, just 35% so far. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Thornton out there with DeRozan. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Zach Randolph. And it's Wright in at the center position.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Kept alive, Johnson, and the layup falls. Johnson's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Heat.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Johnson over to help.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
What the fuck? This shit's so animated.
It'll be a jump ball. Miami with the ball. Dragic against DeRozan. Johnson, the pass to Randall. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. DeRozan brings the double team. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And it's 29 points for Freak. The Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Johnson outside. Thornton a screen on Johnson. And DeRozan kicks to Thornton. He feeds it to Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Kevin and Greg, I tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Here is Doc, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. The shot's good from Swift.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Thornton dishes to Randolph. Pass to DeRozan. Johnson down low. Johnson's there. Here's Randolph. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Grizzlies making a change here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here is Doc. He's guarded by Thornton. DeRozan brings the double team. Here is Doc. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Thornton passes to Gasol. Back to Thornton. And they double up Gasol. Now here's Thornton, defended by Swift. Here's Gasol, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2.
Good game for Gasol. 8 rebounds and 1 steal as well. That kind of mix of assists.
And then for Miami, Chris Humphries has checked in for Dang. And it's Doc in for Dwayne Wade. The Grizzlies also making a change. Lights checked in. Here's Swift. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Doc's got 17 now, just in the second half.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense here.
Here's DeRozan, upside Gasol. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Here is Doc. And stolen by Thornton. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Swift. Doc's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
And Thornton kicks to Mahinmi. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Chris Bosh.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Chris Bosh. Memphis also making some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Mahinmi. And it's Conley in for Marcus Thornton. Swift. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And playing this team only twice on the year, they have to feel good about their strategy and execution. As tonight, they complete a season series sweep against the Grizzlies.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Doc. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Ennis is checked in. Johnson, the pass to Swift. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Miami.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've also done a lot of good work in the post tonight. That's certainly been an advantage as well.
Doubled by Swift. Conley dishes to Gasol. And he gets it to go.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Here's Swift. Miami no good on that time either.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
Yeah, and I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
From deep. And the rebound goes to Martin. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so Miami takes this one by a big mark.
Yes, guys.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet Freak.
Yeah, that one
Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just... And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
No, I ain't get it yet.
I'm just live. Y'all watching me? Oh, yeah.
this nigga want to talk about.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. And don't forget, meet in the field at noon. All right, guys, come on. Get to a basket. Let's shoot some free throws.
it, but I'll do it for my broadcast.
Guys, huddle up. We're gonna run 35 for a while. Let's go. All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the Celtics in Boston. Looking at Boston, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way. I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunity.
that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Glad to have you with us. We're broadcasting live from Boston, the home of the Celtics. And, of course, DeMarre Carroll. They really haven't filled the void yet in the wake of his absence.
Well, Kevin, no question it's a risky deal to make because you can sometimes sour your fans when you do that. I mean, trading one of the most popular players on the team is always high risk, no matter what you get in return.
Yeah, but it's a trade that I'm sure a lot of fans will second guess. Clearly a bold move, but as a GM, these are the things that are supposed to happen. You're going to bring scrutiny, and you just have to wait and see how this plays out. You have to focus on the big picture and what's going to be best for your organization moving forward.
So here's Miami's starting group. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. Chris Bosh is out there with Laverne, and it's Swift in at the point guard. Wade passes to Swift. They get the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bradley with the ball. Wade picks him up. Thomas, no good. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here is Doc, guarded by Bradley. Sullinger brings the double team. Dang gets a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. Dang's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thomas with the ball. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Bradley can't get it to go.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Here's Swift. And a pick bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Doc's got his second basket of the night. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bradley dishes to Sullinger. There's the screen. He kicks to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Bradley, no one around him. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Bradley's got his first basket. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here is Doc. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Top of the key. No luck. And it's Boston the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
The inability to make threes in that game because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Here's Thomas, following the score by Luol Deng. Thomas goes in. It's hauled in by Luol Deng. Got a piece of it. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Dang against Sullinger. Tries it from 19, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Thomas. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's right around 17 points a night, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
High post try. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 6 points for Freak.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. Fourth, Freak.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Dwayne Wade. Nice shot by Smart.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
The Heat leading by 4. Here's Swift, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And here's Smart. 23 points for him the last game against New Orleans. Mickey launches it, and it's Dragic with the rebound. The Heat have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, earlier I spoke with Brad Stevens. We talked about Chris Bosh, and he talked about the skill set and what makes him so difficult to guard. He told me he's very slippery in the post. You think you have him contained, and he'll just wiggle around his guy for a layup. We can never act as if he has nowhere to go down low. He finds space and room all the time. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. And here's Smart after the three-pointer from Goran Dragic. Now Smart pass to Mickey. The feed to Crowder. To the paint. Here's Smart. Miami grabs the miss. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Here's Smart after the made shot from Goran Dragic. Kicks it to Smart. 1:41 left here in the opening quarter. There's the pick. To stop the run. Here's Mickey. An easy 2 points on the layup.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here is Doc. 8 points for him. They get the rebound. Celtics trail by 9. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a man.
He's up going with the new group. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. Laverne is out there with Johnson. And it's Swift in at the point guard position.
Looking at the game for Doc, he's got 8 points and 3 dimes.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off the turnover.
The Heat leading by 13. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Offline from the top of the key.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Bradley with the ball, now guarded by Swift. The Heat have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Wade on the wing, shoots from the baseline. Good as the jump shot falls. And the Heat lead by 15.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel. They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here is Doc. He's guarded by Thomas. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And there's the pass to Swift. 5 to shoot. Bradley on the double team, expanding his range, and again Miami with the triple.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Here's Mickey. He's guarded by Johnson. And the basket by Thomas.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here is Doc. He's guarded by Thomas.
sticking too much.
And it's Dang in the corner. To the inside, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Thomas, no good. The Heat leading by 16. Fires top of the key. The shot's good from Swift. Doc's got 12 in the game.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
What's that thing on the side?
What? I'm broadcasting live.
What that mean?
Like my video clips can go to YouTube. And that means like my boy do
All right,
watch.
a chance to look at stats for Jared Sullinger. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances.
Trying to get this
over
badge
the last
called
month.
dead
He's around 10 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Sure is. I mean, he thinks every rebound is his, and most of them are. That's why he's putting up such big numbers.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Boston. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And of course Miami. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And when you look at Miami, there were fears they'd be one of the NBA's doormats this season. Those fears have turned out to be well-founded.
And, you know, I don't think they need to wait for the offseason to start making some changes. I think they can start the rebuilding process right now.
Wade has the open look. Jared Sullinger pulls it in.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Moreland with the bucket. Moreland's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. Freak 3rd.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
In addition to being unbelievably gifted shooters. I mean, these guys have some of the smoothest, sweetest strokes in the NBA, which means they have some of the best strokes in the world.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was just a man on a mission. He had 37 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. He turned in a great performance where it seemed nobody could stop him from taking over. You love to see that as a coach, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Thomas is running. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
Wade. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Moreland. Joe Johnson pulls it in. Miami's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here is Doc. He's got 12, and he gets the bucket. Doc's got 6 points in the quarter.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Outside Thomas. Down low. Here is Doc. He's got 14.
Move the ball.
Right side, Dang.
Too much.
Here is Doc. He's guarded by Thomas. No good from Swift. The Celtics have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And we finish one half of...
Kevin, I'm here with Coach Eric.
Yeah, I got you, bro. For how long?
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Mickey out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Sullinger in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Now here's Bradley. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Bradley's got the first basket of the second half here for the Celtics. Here is Doc. Dishes it to Dang. Here's Wade. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wade's got 7 points.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And it's Bradley off the drive. That's good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Crowder. Fires from deep. Cannot hit. And it's Miami the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Hey, Greg, we got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. I mean, but you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Outside Thomas, doubled by Swift. He's got a clear path.
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Feeds it to Thomas. Sullinger the screen. Thomas passes to Sullinger. Boston again missing. The Heat leading by 15. Passes it to Swift. Back to Wade from 13, and it's Miami with another.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Stolen by Bosch. Here is Doc. 18 points for him. Fires, high post, and he knocks down the jumper. Doc's got 6 in the quarter.
It's amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect in this half. Here's where Boston sits right now, Kevin, in the current league rankings. 4th in opponent field goal percentage. 7th in rebounding. And they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And you look at their defense, they limit their opponents into that anemic shooting percentage because of their terrific teamwork. These guys stay on a string and really provide that help to one another when they're out there.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Celtics trail by 19. Knocked loose. Bradley dishes to Sullinger. drilled from 11 feet out. Sullinger's got his first bucket in this one. For Miami, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Bosch, that's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Wow. And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop and at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
In transition, here comes Miami. Mickey grabs the board. Mickey's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Sullinger right side. Bradley with room to shoot. Boston, no good that time either. And here are the Heat. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Here is Doc. He's guarded by Thomas.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Here's Swift. And here are the Heat now. Here's Crowder, rejected by Swift. Shoots from the high post. Good. Doc's got 24.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. From outside, off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Swift. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Chris Humphries has checked in for the Heat. Dragic comes in for Dwayne Wade. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And you've always heard of guys in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Here is Doc after the basket by Boston. Bosch, the screen. With the shot. No good from Swift. The Celtics have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Goodwin, good.
Goodwin with the shot.
The Heat leading by 22. And it's Bosch at the elbow. Makes it off the glass. Bosch has got his second bucket of the game to go.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low. And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Bro, I dropped this nigga. This nigga.
Big time play at the basket right there, fellas.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And here's Crowder following the three-pointer by Freak. Here's Goodwin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Dragic with a wide open look. The open jump shot off the mark. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Bradley's checked in for Boston. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Marcus Smart. The Heat leading by 16. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. D-Wade out there with Doc, and it's Laverne in at the 5. Now, here's Goodwin, guarded closely. Left side, Thomas. Kicks it out to Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. Miami grabs the miss. Bosh has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. With the shot, they get it back. Laverne, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
It's stolen by Dang. Here is Doc. Fires the 3, and the Heat, another 3.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Thomas passes to Goodwin. Looking to end the run. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Goodwin. That's 12 points for Isaiah Thomas.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here is Doc.
Damn pass.
So it's Miami now. Bosh passes to Swift. Just 4 to shoot. The Heat rebound, knocked away. It's stolen by Bradley. Upside Thomas. He feeds it to Bradley. Doubled by Swift. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Shoots. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Doc's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
There's a screen. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Crowder's checked in.
Jay Crowder.
Now here's Sullinger. Down low. Here's Mickey. And he gets it to go.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming up the board are your Celtics dancers. Give it up.
The Heat leading by 21. Here is Doc. And it's Miami with another.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Mickey. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Swift, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Mickey. Sullinger right side. It's rebounded by Swift. Doc's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Now here's Thomas, following the miss by Freak. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Dang. Uncovered. Rebound by the Heat. Bosh has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here is Doc, defended by Crowder. Here's Swift, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He's just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and a half, guys, or a highlight plus. Anytime you shake a guy out of his shoes like that, it's going to make the rounds for sure.
Sullinger. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That one is off. A different look for Miami. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin.
Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
Oh, it was huge, no doubt. I mean, we know we're at our best when
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sport.
And you know.
Boy, I got all the girls, yeah. Bitch, I teach you how to hit. Niggas talking, got that stick. Boy, you talking, you gon' get hit. Ain't no never lacking, boy, we always packing. Yeah, niggas ain't no lacking, yeah, we always packing.
Who cares? Dead eye should be next game.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
I'm in my career broadcasting. I'm trying to get dead out.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you're ready for another year of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, and got the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Sacramento Kings. For the Kings, they come in off the loss to Utah. They got caught flat-footed, lost a game they felt should have been theirs. Looking to turn the page here. Hey, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! This is when we make our resolutions for 2016. I don't really like to make resolutions, guys, but I guess if I had to, I would say I would like to actually dunk one-handed.
Well, Elevator Ernie, you better have a trampoline as part of that fantasy.
Well, I don't even think you can dunk donuts in coffee, man, so keep it moving.
See, that's why I don't like to make resolutions. Here's Kevin Harlan.
There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Sacramento is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
Boy, Kevin, this portion of the schedule has really given this team some major headwinds. I mean, the level of competition they're facing, the quality of those teams, that's like 200 miles an hour headwind that you're dealing with, and that's hard to get out of.
It's taken a toll on them, no doubt about it. I'm sure they can't wait for the schedule to soften up a little bit and give them a break from all this major competition.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Sacramento, Cauley Stein is out there with Amir Johnson. And it's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Trent in at the 2. And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. No good from Swift. Rondo passes to Johnson. Here's Trent. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
That's good.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
There's the screen. Johnson sets the screen for Gay. Goes up on the wing. Johnson kicks to Cauley Stein. And it's Rondo in the corner. Another shot. And it's sent back by Bosch. Here is Doc. Boy, he was something else against Boston. From 17 feet out. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Rondo dishes to Cauley Stein. Johnson the screen. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Here is Doc. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Shoots. And another basket for Miami. For the Sacramento Kings, their last game a loss to the Jazz in Utah.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. So it's Sacramento now, trailing by 2. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
You know, some teams just have your number, and that was the case between these two last season.
Yeah, on paper it looked like it should have been no contest, but the opposite was true.
Here is Doc. 8 points for him. Here's Laverne. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Laverne's got his first 2 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's Swift. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
And a quick look at the numbers for Rajon Rondo. He's averaging 10 points a game, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
And the Heat making a change here. Winslow's checked in.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Now here's Rondo, covered by Swift. Gay is doubled. Clock at 6. Rondo. Johnson outside. Rondo kicks to Johnson. Here's Trent. Wade is covering. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one. Rondo with a nice dish.
On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Swift. Drills the three-pointer. Knox got 13.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's the break. Throws it up high. And he gets it to go from the high post. 15 points in the game.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Kicks it to Koufos. 13 feet away. That one bounces around and comes back out.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Move the ball. Stick it to him.
Here is Doc. He's covered by Gay. No good from Swift. The Kings trail by 9, and it's Gay at the elbow. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight. Gay's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Here is Doc. He's covered by Rondo. 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Here's Swift. That one wide left. Kings have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Now here's Gay, guarded closely. Here's Koufos, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys,
what
that's
can I
his game.
say?
I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes. Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Now here's Rondo. Following the miss by Freak, the drive by Rondo. Here's Johnson. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here is Doc. He's covered by Rondo. The shot's good from Swift.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Rondo kicks to Gay. Baseline try. And we reached... And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid and just...
What a great cut. Checked in for Miami. Miami leading by 8 on the court for Sacramento. They've got each one more. Trevor Booker is out there with Cauley Stein. Then it's Johnson, and it's Trent in at the 2 spot. Here's Dang. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Chris Bosh has checked in for Chris Humphreys. Kufis checked in for Sacramento. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris. The Kings trail by 11. Dishes it to Booker. He kicks to Moore. Kings moving the ball around. Johnson can't hit.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's Swift, and it's Miami with another.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Moore outside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And the Heat with some changes. Laverne, he's checked in for Johnson. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Goran Dragic. And a change for the Kings. Rudy Gay's checked in for Johnson.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's Moore penetrating. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
This can't happen.
Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Heat in second.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
Here is Doc. He's got 21. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the elbow. Jump shot is good. Doc's got 6 in the quarter.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Johnson, he's checked in for Trevor Booker.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you. They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Johnson. Miami's on 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here is Doc. He's covered by Gay. Bosh going around him, and the Heat another 3.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3 ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
And it's Moore penetrating. Here's Kufis. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Swift, and it's Miami with another.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Johnson the screen. And here is Moore. He's got 5. Johnson with a screen on Bosch. And it's Moore penetrating. It's rebounded by Swift. Doc's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Tries it from 19. And another basket for Miami.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And that concludes the...
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Doc. He has 29 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. Laverne is out there with Chris Bosch, and it's Swift in at the guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Johnson, the pass to Rondo. That is good. Rondo's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done. And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Takes a shot at the elbow. No good. And Miami the other way now.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Here is Doc. He has 31. Stolen. And up the court come the Kings on the break.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
The 19-footer is on the money. Doc's got 33 points.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's been getting about 37 a night, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
Well, his mindset allows him to stack those points up. He wants to carry the load, and clearly he does.
He used that pick to get in close. Cauley Stein's got 5 now.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Swift, the pass to Laverne. A 3-pointer off the mark.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Heat ball.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Golden State, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Kings. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And checking out Sacramento, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Yeah, and that's got to be terribly discouraging for them. I mean, I know how badly they wanted to contend for a playoff spot, but it's just not happening.
Rondo with it. Now guarded by Swift. To the left wing. It's stolen by Johnson. Here is Doc. 33 points for him. Puts it up. Miami no good on that time either.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
The Heat leading by 16. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Trent. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The team's deciding to change it up. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. We've got Rudy Gay. Caspi is out there with Amir Johnson. Then it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Cauley Stein in at the center, locking down the middle.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Heat.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've worked hard to get the ball into the low post tonight as well. And it's paid off.
Rondo dishes to Cauley Stein. And he gets it to go. Cauley Stein's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Kings.
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things in your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
And the foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
On defense, the Heat. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And Johnson now top of the key. And Willie Cauley Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here is Doc. He's covered by Gay. Winslow wide open. He fires, and it's off from three-point range.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
Yeah, but they've got to find a way to convert those extra possessions into points if they're going to come back in this one.
Move the ball.
Fourth quarter now. We're about 1.5 minutes in. The Kings trail by 17. Rondo kicks to Gay. Another miss by Gay.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The shot's good from Swift.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Knocked away. They're running. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Wade with the jam.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Rondo kicks to Cauley Stein. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Swift. It's hauled in by the Kings. Gay with it, now guarded by Winslow. Johnson the screen. Here's Gay. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender...
Oh, man.
The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly. You're right, and caught the defense totally off guard.
And guys, how about his coach? Looked like his heart was in his throat there for a second. Now, though, he's able to smile. More of a smile of relief.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
You ain't gonna close the door?
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, well, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach during that last timeout. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Johnson. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. No good on the second free throw. The Heat leading by 20. Here's Swift. Here's Laverne. Soft touch off the glass.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Johnson the screen. Rondo kicks to Johnson. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
A long wind-up and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
Well, I sure hope not.
Here is Doc.
Sticking too much.
Johnson over to help. Swift the pass to Bosch. Dang gets a wide open look. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
In transition, here comes Miami. And there's the call on. Bosch. That's his third foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Johnson kicks to Johnson. Pass to Trent. Rondo wide open. Rebound by the Heat. Bosch has got 4 rebounds in this game. Picked away. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Offensive rebound. The Heat leading by 23. Here is Doc. The dish to Bosch. Here's Swift. The 19-footer is on the money. Doc's got 41.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Rondo dishes to Johnson. Rondo on top, guarded by Swift. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin. The ball.
Steps back and fires. And too long on the shot. Sacramento's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Trent passes to Johnson. Drops in the tray.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. No good from Swift. The Kings trail by 20. Pass to Johnson. Outside Rondo. Pass to Johnson. Shoots off the screen. Johnson missing again. The Heat have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just the 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Doc. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Shot is no good. Rondo with some nice D. On offense, here are the Kings. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. From the high post, Miami grabs the miss. Here is Doc. Lets the 3 fly. No good. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away.
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded Warrior here. How were you able to get shots that came off the iron?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. Have a wonderful
Why
evening.
they didn't post that flash was on the whole time I was fighting. I seen that shit. Girl, I heard Tika saying, Erica, beat her ass, girl, bye. And I heard somebody say, get her friend, which was Monterey or something, girl, bye. Girl, I beat Ashley ass, we got up. Touch my friend, get your
Y'all see it? Y'all see it? No movie y'all about to go see? That's gonna be a good one. Damn, ain't nobody watching my broadcast anymore. This shit was 2 hours and 20 minutes.
But yep, that's my bro.